Hello everyone, I am finally here with my wasp video, and I just wanted to discuss wasps and some misconceptions and other things about them. So first of all, I'm going to say here is a nest on one of my cameras outside my house. And so the thing is, there's this thing online, I don't know what the truth is to it. It says that they won't build a nest next to another nest. Well, clearly that's not always the case, because here's another nest literally feet away from the camera nest. See? Look at that. Look at that. They're feet away from each other. One's higher than the other. So, I don't know if there's any truth to the whole, oh, wasps are territorial, so they're not going to build a nest next to an already active nest or a nest that's already been built by other wasps. And these might be the same species as each other, and maybe that changes things. Maybe they don't mind their own species making another nest near them. Maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. But online, on memes, you will see so many little graphics that say, oh, put up a paper nest to deter your wasps from creating nests on your house. And I just don't think there's anything to back that up, because I haven't seen it work here. I've seen them make nests next to other nests all the time. I've seen them make nests near my fake nests. Of course, I think I've used those crochet fake nests instead of the paper, but it's still a fake nest. So, I just don't think they really work like people think they do. And here is the infamous nest between my window glass and my window screen. And on Instagram, I had someone comment that I am heartless, basically, and that I need to let them free. Okay, wait a minute. That is not true. I am not trapping them in this window. This is not me putting them here. First of all, they're not inside the house. They're outside the house. I know it looks like they're inside the house, but they're actually outside. And where they are is they're in between the glass of the window and the screen of the window. And the way that they're there is they have come into the window through holes in the screen, and they've created a nest all on their own without any intervention. So that person thought I had somehow captured them and forced them to make a nest in my window, and that is just not the case. This is the second time they've made a nest in this window. And, they're just doing it because it's a protected area for them. I mean, think about it. They only have this little hole, or maybe two little holes, to come in and out of through that screen, and the rest of it is protected. I can't harm them because I'm on the other side of the glass inside my house. And a lot of other things can't harm them because of the screen. But what can harm them is a resident spider that has also created a web, and you can kind of see it in this shot right now. There's a spider that has created a web inside of the window screen as well. So you will find a lot of times near these wasp nests will also be a spider web. And you will see that throughout this video. I think you may have seen some footage earlier in the video as well of a spider wrapping up a wasp in its web. And it's interesting to me, the wasps kind of seem to ignore the spider situation. They kind of just live with it. They recognize they're going to lose a couple of their buddies to the spider. And they have so many numbers. As you see this video, you will see more and more wasps on this nest. And that is kind of part of the point of this video, is to show how many wasps can truly start to accumulate on this nest. Because I don't know a lot about wasps, but watching them this closely has given me so much insight into what they do and how they live. And it's just so interesting, and I find it fun. I didn't always like wasps. I used to hate them. I used to fear them with every fiber of my being. But something about being safe because of the glass and being right in front of them and seeing so up close their activity, it's given me a whole different feeling about wasps. Do I still try to be careful around them? Yes, you should definitely be careful around wasps. It's not that they're aggressive, it's that they're defensive. So what that means is if you disturb their nest, if you scare them right at their nest, you're probably going to get stung and it's probably not going to be pretty. But isn't it kind of easy to be careful around their nests and to just kind of, leave them alone? Most of the time, yes. Now, I will give you a tip for early in the season, and I'm talking early in the season. When you see a little cell of a paper wasp nest, like one little cell started, and it's right above your front door, and you're like, oh no, I can't have a wasp nest right in front of my front door, like right above the threshold, right on the trim, because obviously, if they have a nest there, chances are multiple wasps are going to get in your house as you open your door, or you could get stung opening your door because that vibration could disturb the nest. So in a case like this, my husband would get a hose and have it on the jet setting. Not pesticides, no poisons, just a water hose on the jet setting. And again, early in the process, early in the season, when it's just one wasp starting that nest. And look at this guy. He's just vibrating. He's just vibing right here. I think this was the only wasp in this nest that was kind of scared of me and kind of just trying to show, hey, like, don't mess with us, okay? Please don't mess with us. But the other wasps didn't seem to mind me at all getting so close. Anyway, back to the tips. So my husband, he'll take this hose, he'll put it on the jet setting, and he will spray that nest. Remember, only one wasp on it, super early in the season. Maybe it's only got 1, 2, 3 cells in that little paper nest. And the reason for that is just to get the nest off of the door trim and to discourage wasps from nesting there. And it's just because clearly, it's not practical to have a wasp nest right above your door and you're coming in and out. Maybe you have pets. You don't want them to get stung. And you don't want your delivery guy getting stung, delivering packages, things like that. So that's my tip for that. Be very careful. Wear long sleeves, things like that. If you're going to spray this nest. Of course, again, you just want it to be one on there, and you're spraying it with water only. You're not using poisons, you're not using pesticides, because those can hurt everything in your garden, and you just don't want to do that. Plus, why kill them when you can just discourage them and make them go somewhere else? And funny enough, as I've been talking, you've been seeing 2 wasps mating. That's the only nice way to put it. These wasps are mating on my patio, and I think it's a gold-spotted thread waist wasp, something like that. I should have looked up the scientific term again because I forgot their actual scientific name, but saw this happening on my patio and was like, what is going on? There's a bug going insane. It is just going crazy, and I zoomed in and saw it was 2 wasps mating, and I was like, wow, that's cool, because I will tell you, a huge win in a habitat garden is mating insects and nesting insects. So anyway, that's all I got for you today. Have a great day, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys. To support the channel, like the video, comment, and subscribe. You can also support my work by buying art from me at macylu.com. Thanks for watching!